All right, everyone, here we are with ticker symbol SENS, Senseonics Holdings Inc. And before we jump into this chart, I want to say welcome to all the first-time viewers and investors, and to all the subscribers, welcome back. I do want to announce quickly that I have a new ticker symbol you won't want to miss towards the end of this video, and it's a company that was consolidating. It broke out of consolidation. It's having a slight pullback, and analysis ratings have been upgraded in the last several months and weeks. So stay tuned till the end. This is definitely one that is expanding and growing, and I could see the market cap and the share price growing with it. So stay tuned till the end. This is definitely one you want to have on your radar. So Senseonics Inc. The first thing I want to say is I did a video already on this, and I talked about everything that's in this same video, but I expanded a little bit more, talking to any investor that's learning, new investors, and investors that are just jumping into penny stocks, not having a strategy or a goal, and not exactly knowing why they're jumping in. Everybody's goal is to just see the stock go up. So I talked about a little bit of other things other than just the chart. So if you came across that video and you're here now watching this one, it's the same exact thing. I apologize, but maybe you can get something different from it or refresh on the information. So Senseonics Holdings Inc. And this one is going to be actually a little bit shorter and quicker and briefer. So Senseonics Holdings Inc. is actually in a downward trend. I want every single investor to be aware of that. It's working its way down. The 50-day moving average is 274. We're below it, and we're sitting at 244. Now, I did this very narrow on purpose yesterday, and I talked about it a little bit broader, right? The next support was down here at 253. That got broken through, and it hit newer lows, and we're sitting down here at 244. I did the resistance level pretty narrow, and then we talked about it a little bit broader, up at 313, and then all the way up to 390. I did that on purpose so that we can pay very close attention and have an indication quickly on where this is heading. Now, volatility can actually exist that this broke down and then broke right back up, and it could have broke through both of these because it was so narrow, and that's why we had the next one. But it was so narrow that it told us right away where it was going, and it's been heading downwards. Now, there's a slight recovery here, and we want to watch this closely. We really do, because this could be a bottom or a formation of consolidation. That could be a good sign for us as investors, right? That this actually starts to consolidate within this area, and it doesn't go any lower until the next catalyst. And then we actually see this work its way up to these newer highs and new resistance levels. I'm seeing some price targets that are completely possible with the innovation, the expansion, and opportunity and potential that this stock has. But investor sentiment is also something that you want to watch, because we want to remember where it came from. And it came from way down here in the 40-cent range. There was some consolidation before these runs. We have had no consolidation. Very bullish on this way. And now we're going very bearish. A lot of sell-off here. Profit taking and uncertainty for sure. Now what we want to see is that this holds itself up, because then it will start to look healthy before the next moves. So we want to keep that in mind. So here we are with 148 as our support. If this support level gets broken through, and a midway point would be up here at 182, 183, give or take. But our true support level to look at is 220. We're currently at 247, 220. If that gets broken through, this could be on its way down to newer lows, newer support levels, and working its way further away from the 50-day moving average. We need to watch this carefully, because it's going downwards in a very subtle fashion. That is very important. So if it breaks through 220, we want to see if the bulls are trying to reappear, or are the bears continuing to dominate and pull this down. Now the 50-day moving average, once again, is now 273 since this new candlestick popped up, and numbers have changed, but it's a 1 cent difference. We want to watch that carefully. But our resistance level is 280. If that gets broken through, the bulls are on their way to newer highs. They've crossed the 50-day moving average, and we're in bullish territory, and their next step would be officially to break through 313. But before getting there, they need to break through 280, turn that into a support, and work their way up to newer highs, new resistance levels, and get deeper into bullish territory. I hope that with these cues, you guys are well equipped for tomorrow's trading day. I look forward to seeing your price targets and your thoughts on this one. And if you're a first-time viewer, an investor coming across the channel, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to click on the bell. Share this with your friends and community. And don't forget to hit the like button to let me know you watch this video. Stay tuned till the end for more information on the ticker symbol you definitely want to keep on your radar and you won't want to miss. So for everyone that has stayed to this point in the video, the ticker symbol I'm about to share with you guys is one I've been watching for some time, but it was hanging out around the same area for almost a month or maybe even longer. And I was just trying to see because things were looking kind of quiet, but analysis ratings were being upgraded in the last few months and weeks leading up to this point, and I wasn't seeing much movement, but they were stating that their upgrades, are forecasts up in like 6 months from now, a year from now. And this ticker symbol, you've probably heard about it before. I highly suggest doing more research on it and doing your due diligence. But the ticker symbol is ZNGA, Zynga Inc. I don't know if you guys have heard about it before, but it was hanging around the same area. You could see some consolidation here within the $9 mark. And then also a little bit before that, it was around that area and it fell. So I was watching it. I was trying to see, are these upgrades really true? Are these forecasts possible? And now we're seeing it actually running up. So this is definitely one you want to add to your watch list, and especially since it broke out of this consolidation here. And instead of going in the opposite direction like we saw previously when it ran up to the $9 mark and it pulled back, it actually ran up to the $9 mark. It held pretty well, and it ran up now to highs here of about $11. Now, $11 is actually what analysis rating price targets are actually. They're rating it to be on the low end, $11, the mid end around 12 and some change, and the high end that I've seen, unless anybody upgrades higher than that, so far is anywhere between $14 to $15. Now, the fact that it ran up and it's pulling back, this is probably a good time to watch this and keep it on your radar moving forward because it still has room to grow. Now, when I see those numbers of 11 plus, you could see the history of the chart. It was growing its way up and it reached highs here of about $11.15. So anything above $11 are new highs, and they're going to be new resistance levels to be broken through. This is definitely one to have on your watch list moving forward. I've seen a lot of good things about it, and I definitely recommend doing your research and due diligence to then make a rational decision. But you want this one on your radar, especially now that I saw the consolidation actually get broken through. That means that this has momentum to possibly continue to run. Now, the reason why this broke through recently is because of good news. I mean, you're going to see articles pop up. They made it into India, I believe, and so forth. So they're expanding. But this company has a lot of potential moving forward. They dominate in their sector of internet software services, of games and so forth. And also, they're looking to expand internationally, which is going to be growth. And when a company's growing, its stock share should probably grow as well, and market capitalization over time. So very interesting. I definitely wanted to share this with you guys because I was watching it closely. It dipped. It started to run up. We were watching the consolidation. It looked like it was going down here at the beginning of January, back down to $8 and some change. But no, it came back and it actually broke out of that area, those resistance levels up here at the high $9 mark and beginning $10 mark, and hit 11, and now it's pulling back. So you definitely want to watch this one closely moving forward. As always, if you found the video helpful and informative, please do so and subscribe. Don't forget to click on the bell to turn on all notifications and not miss a single video that I post. Share it with your friends and community. Don't forget to hit the like button to let me know you watched this video. And as always, thank you so much, and let's make some money.